do we measure customer satisfaction? Welcome to day 8 of upleveling your customer service experience for your e-commerce or product or service-based brands. Let's get into it. Let's dive into how is your brand, or how should your brand be measuring customer satisfaction? Because you can't improve what you don't measure, right? Anybody who is for real in the customer service space, or if you're in the business of providing products or services to people, you must be driven by data, because you truly cannot improve what you are not measuring. And so, when it comes to customer service or customer satisfaction in particular, you want to be able to measure the impact that you're making. You want to be able to measure how satisfied or dissatisfied your customers are. And so, let's get into it. One of the things that you can do to measure the success or the satisfaction of your customers is by simply providing a survey. And you may be thinking like, well, duh, like, how else are we going to get the feedback? Um, but a lot of companies are not surveying their companies. A lot of companies are not asking for feedback. And a survey is very different from a testimonial or review. A survey is more of a guided questionnaire to really get the customer to talk about what they liked about your business, versus a testimonial. They can kind of choose what they want to say, how your business impacted them, unless you kind of really direct the question in a certain way. But a survey is going to list multiple questions on how you supported them or how they enjoyed working with you. And so, yes, one of the easiest ways to measure is by what we call is a customer service or CSAT, a CSAT survey. And so, after a purchase or interaction, you send out a quick survey, and it may have 1 to 5 questions on there, and you're asking them not only to rate their experience on a scale of 1 to 10, but you may specifically ask them, what did you like about the quality? This can be an open-ended. I would prefer a more multiple choice or drop down or select all type. That way, you're getting very detailed feedback, and it'll help with the data analysis portion for you to be able to now go back and implement, versus everything being open-ended. Although I would have at least 1 or 2 questions on there, depending on how many questions on there altogether, where they can provide open feedback, right? And of course, you make it optional, because some people want to answer certain questions, some people don't, and you would rather have some feedback rather none, right? And so you're going to send out this survey after a purchase is made, after you have provided a service. For my people who are servicing a client month-to-month basis, whether it's 3 months, 6 months, a year, going on 2 years, or however long, you want to make sure that you're regularly sending out a survey. Now, this is not you sending out a survey to your customer every 2 months, every 3 months. But so, for instance, I work with a client. We're going on our 2nd year now. I'm not going to send her a survey every 3 months. Unless like the services change, unless the contract changes or something like that. But other than that, I might ask her a good deep survey once or twice a year. And of course, throughout the year, hey, how you doing? How's everything going? Is there anything you like me to improve on? Things of that nature. So of course, there's going to be ways to gather feedback in between time, but to send out a big survey maybe once or twice a year, right? Boom. Number 2, the Net Promoter Score. This is also referred to NPS. It's going to ask customers how likely they are to recommend your brand, your business, your service, your product to others, right? And so this is going to give you literally a score. And your question is going to be super simple. And this also is something that you can do throughout your time working with people, whether it's in your membership, your course, your mastermind, your VIP days, things of that nature. You can literally ask somebody, like, based on your experience, based on the level of service we provided based on the product, the quality, all of the things. How likely are you to recommend this? And this simple question can really give you a strong indicator of overall customer satisfaction and their loyalty, because we know, if you've watched any of the other videos or if you just know customer service, you know that the loyal customers, once you have created a loyal customer, they're going to more likely be your marketing person, right? They're going to provide free marketing because they're going to want to promote your business, your brand, your service, your product to other people because of the experience that they had, right? And so that's the net promoter score. Number 3, when it comes to measuring customer satisfaction, you want to also analyze customer support tickets. Okay. So if your business is getting customer support tickets through your CRM, or if you have something else set up where you have tickets in place, or even if it's just as simple as like you're getting customer service emails, you want to be able to, if it's an email, you want to be able to really organize that so that you can really get good data from it. But if you have a system where it's literally tickets coming in, you can also organize and tag those tickets to make them do what it needs to do, right? And so you keep track of the type of ticket that's coming in, whether that's refund requests, whether that's return requests, whether that's, any kind of issues. This is for more so e-commerce, but for service-based professionals, are what type of requests? Is it questions about onboarding? Is it follow-up questions about how to utilize this thing that you set up for your client? Is it, questions about how to work certain things, how to get in contact with you, different things of that nature? You want to be able to track the type of ticket that is coming in, and you want to be able to track the volume of customers who are bringing in those support tickets. So you want to know that, hey, 10 people this month has put in a ticket about how to actually utilize the membership portal, right? And I'm just thinking of examples off the top of my head. And so you want to be able to say, like, okay, 10 people have asked me this month on how to access the membership portal. That tells me that is something that we need to now optimize, because either they're not knowing because we're not giving them the correct information. You could maybe like, I told them in the email, they're not reading the email. So maybe there needs to be some kind of an onboarding process that includes orientation of them being taken through a video, whether that's a tutorial, a live, a webinar orientation. However, like now they're being taken through the process of like, hey, this is the website link. It's been sent to your email. Once you click on this link, you're going to be brought to this page. Once you get on this page, you want to put in your information that you bought from the course, your email, and you want to create a password. Or if you already have your password, you want to put your password in. If you forgot your password, you want to click here, right? And then you take them through that entire process. And so now that should be able to limit the amount of questions you're getting on how to access your membership platform or your membership portal. And then from there, now, if you've recorded that, you can now make that a part of your FAQs. You can make that a canned email response. So whenever someone comes and asks you about it, now there's a video tutorial and a link that you can now provide to them. Just click on that canned email, and now you can provide them with a link to walk them step by step through that process, right? And so you want to be able to analyze customer service tickets, because it doesn't matter if you have this beautiful platform or CRM and you're not maximizing it to its fullest potential and you're not using certain aspects of it. It doesn't matter if you're getting all of these tickets, but you're not analyzing the tickets that's coming in so that you can improve the experiences for the people who purchase from you. Okay, boom. And then you want to monitor the social media mentions. Hold up, because I know y'all do not like, for some reason, using social media as a channel to address customer service concerns. I know you want to streamline it and you want everything to flow through your email. I know you want to do that. But the majority of y'all use social media as your lead generation. You use it to nurture, you use it to market, you use it for all of these things. But when it comes to customer service, now it's like, oh no, I know y'all came through to me through social media. I know y'all DM me the word, and I use my mini chat system to communicate to y'all and get y'all in my program, to get y'all to become a client of mine. I know I got y'all through social media, but I'm not going to keep y'all through social media. Send me an email. Now, this person got to go out their way and send you an email when they be on social media all day. So, y'all, we have to monitor social media mentions. We have to monitor our social media DMs, even the ones that are in the request section. Okay. And if you don't want to do it, get somebody else to do it. Because there's people out there who will sit there and focus on your social media platform. That way, you can take it out of your bio, no DMs. Like, what kind of level of customer service is that? Because if I'm finding about your business on social media and I have a question, I don't want to have to go through your website and all of these different things to now go and find your email address so I can send you a question. You know what I'm saying? Especially if my question is not being answered on your website, which is always a red flag for me, right? As someone who is just being made aware of your business, your brand, there should be links available for me to go to where I can find. I'm a reader, so there should be links and things available where I can go on your website and get my questions asked, right? And if you're not providing the answers to my questions, then you need to at least become available to address my questions in a great matter of time. Because the truth of the matter is, if I'm looking for a stylist and I'm asking you like, hey, do you have woo woo woo, and you're not responding, I can guarantee you that I've already been looking for multiple people. I'm not just depending on you, sis. I don't even know you. And so when we are thinking about things of that nature, you want to make sure that you are addressing common questions on your website, in your marketing, in your messaging to people who you want to support you, and you want to be available in the same way that people are finding you. Okay? We're just going to leave it at that. So monitor your social media, because customers, for one, they're going to share their experience about you on social media. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? When they have a bad experience, guess what they're going to do? Go to social media. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad, they're on social media and they're talking about brands, they're talking about businesses. So you monitor that. You want to make sure, like, hey, what are people saying about my business? There's people who are talking about your business or your brand that you don't even know. But if you're monitoring your mentions, if you're monitoring your hashtags, if you're monitoring your DMs, you may find someone who literally is like, y'all, I had the best. They're literally marketing for you. You don't even know it, to go and reach out and say thank you, or to reshare it as a post. So now you can use their testimonial to now bring in more people. So this is good or bad. Like, you can literally use social media in a good way to help your business grow even more. Okay, boom. And then take action on feedback. So when it comes to improving your customer service, you want to take action on feedback. And this is specifically talking about improving or measuring customer satisfaction. And so one way we're going to measure this is by looking at the data, because the data is only valuable if you act on it. You can have all of the data in the world that tells you people like this, people don't like this. If you do nothing with it, it does not matter, y'all. It does not matter. And so, by measuring your customer satisfaction, you're going to be able to see exactly where your brand stands with your customers, and you're going to be able to identify opportunities for growth, opportunities for improvement, and opportunities to optimize your processes and your workflows. And you're going to be able to see, like, this is going well in my business. You're going to know how to pivot if you ever need to pivot. You're going to know what your next launch should look like and be of. You're going to know all of these different things because you literally was measuring your customer satisfaction. If you're literally looking at the data and you're like, yes, okay, the data, like, you have to be data driven in this business life. If you're not looking at your data as a CEO, if you're not looking at your data as a virtual assistant, if you're not looking at any of your data and you have no data to look at, we got to go back to our foundations as a business owner. Like, what is your business founded upon? How are you not looking at data? Whether it's from your email list, whether that's from your DMs, your feedback, your testimonials, your customers, all of the things you want to be able to measure that so that you can improve and grow. And so that's it for day number 8. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.